This is Lorenzo, and this is the first video in the Training Map Taxonomy video series. The purpose of this training is very simple. It's to teach you the minimum variables or facets you need to know to design your own exercise program. They are the body's 9 dimensions, the 5 physical skills of the body, as well as the 30 fitness benchmarks that are associated with each body dimension. As you can see on the right is an image of the actual taxonomy. It's a 3-page PDF that you can download that goes along with this video training. Keep in mind, these videos are actually designed to help you better utilize and understand the taxonomy itself, because you'll be referencing it far more frequently than you will the videos. So with that, let's get started. So starting from the top, as I mentioned before, the function of this taxonomy is to help you match the right performance target with the right body part specific physical benefit. What does that mean? It means that, let's say, if you're programming for yourself a core exercise, you want to know that if you achieve a specific performance benchmark within that body area, let's say your core, you want to know that it's going to lead to the very specific benefits that you want. So it's matching the right exercise with the right goal. Now, as with all my taxonomies, you'll see that I will introduce 9 independent variables or concepts in isolation, and then we will see how they all relate to each other. But starting with the body's 9 dimensions, you will see that we group them in 3 different categories. These are the first 3 domains of our 9 facets, and these are the body's different areas or muscle groups. We distinguish between 2 hip planes, 3 core chains, and 4 upper body pull press vectors, giving us 9 body dimensions. So you need to be aware of these dimensions if you're going to have a complete exercise program. Next, we want to then look at the body's 5 physical skills, which we also group in 3 different categories. They are mobility, which we think of as leverage, stability, control, and power as work capacity. The reason there's 5 physical skills is because power is really a function of strength, speed, and if we add a time component to it, then we also have endurance. So how heavy can you lift? How quickly? And then for how long? And so that gives us mobility, stability, strength, speed, and endurance. And if we put these 2 together, we have what is known as a dimensional skill. So a dimensional skill would be, for example, if I focus on the hips, I could develop hip mobility. Or I can focus on core as the dimension, but focus on stability. Or if I'm focusing on my back as a pulling exercise, I can focus on pulling strength or pressing endurance. So those are the dimensional skills that we will look at. And finally, we want to then look at the 3 components that make up an effective training plan. This is where we effectively put it all together. And here we have what are known as dimensional skills. As I mentioned, let's say, for example, I want to master my back or pulling strength. I want to know which benefits are associated with that. Also, I want to know that if I'm focusing on, let's say, pulling strength or power, I want to know what fitness benchmarks I should aim for. So in this case, it could be, as a male, 18 pull-ups could be a great goal. And I know if I get to 18 pull-ups, I'm going to master 1 or more components of this dimensional skill. Finally, I then want to know what modalities are available to me. In this case, we've got gymnastics training, body weight training, we have weightlifting, and we have metabolic conditioning, cardiovascular type activities as the tools in our fitness toolkit to help us achieve those goals. So these are the 9 facets and their corresponding colors that make up this taxonomy. It's good for you to be familiar with them so that you can flexibly and comfortably decode this taxonomy. But before we put all of these facets together in a matrix, we're going to explore each of the variables in a little bit more detail, starting with the body's 9 dimensions. See you there.